Well, thank you for the opportunity to talk to you about the 2011 Census of Population and Housing. The census is the largest peacetime logistical exercise in Australian history, and by its very nature, it is a challenging beast. Australia, as we know, is a large and diverse country, and we aim to visit every household in Australia, no matter how remote. It's critical to the success of the census that we get the full cooperation of the people. And in this regard, we have a wonderful record of tremendous support from Australians for many, many censuses. The 2011 census will occur on the 9th of August 2011, so if you haven't already marked that in your diaries, can you please do so? Planning for the 2011 census has been going on for more than 7 years, such as the size, complexity and importance of the project. Planning was actually underway for 2011, even before the 2006 census was undertaken. But clearly in planning for the 2011 census, we have taken account of our learnings from 2006, what went well and what didn't go quite as well. And the 2011 census will be better for our 2006 experience. This census will mark 100 years of Australia taking a national census. This highlights its importance and how it has helped to shape our country and our communities over time. Australia is a remarkably different nation today compared to 1911, and the way in which we undertake the census has changed dramatically. But the core objective of the census, which is to obtain a high-quality count of the Australian people and their social and economic characteristics, has remained unaltered. For the 2011 census, the ABS will spend about $440 million capturing an accurate snapshot of the nation. $160 million of this will go towards wages for field staff, and this is money that is returned directly to the communities. We are currently recruiting an army of census workers from right across Australia, and at its peak the census will employ about 40,000 Australians. To put that into perspective, it's equivalent to a decent SCG crowd for an Ashes test, and about 1,000 of those jobs will be in the Hunter region. One of the most striking developments in census operations has been the introduction of the e-census, which is a convenient online way to complete the census form. In 2006, with very little publicity, close to 800,000 households, which is about 10% of the households in Australia, took up the e-census option, supplying their information over the internet rather than submitting a paper form. For 2011, we are expecting that 30% of households, at the very least, will choose this method, and will be very disappointed if we don't exceed that amount significantly. We will be promoting the e-census strongly. Apart from offering a convenient way to complete the census form, a high take-up rate of the e-census in 2011 will enable us to substantially re-engineer our census operations in 2016, which could lead to expanded content and higher quality results. With the growing Australian population, each census costs more than its predecessor, and extensive use of the e-census is a key way in which we will be able to ensure that the census remains cost effective. I would like everybody here to help us to promote the e-census. By world standards, the 2006 census was a success, but by our standards we could have done better to ensure all Australians, in particular population subgroups like Indigenous Australians, were fully and accurately counted. The net undercount of all people in 2006 was 2.7%. For Indigenous people it was about 11%, which is too high, and we're fully focused on doing far better in 2011. We have significantly improved our planning, and the Australian Government has provided us with additional resources. And it's not just improving the measurement of Indigenous people that we are aiming to do better. We've improved strategies for other hard-to-count groups, such as culturally and linguistically diverse people, homeless people, and people who live in secure apartment buildings, and I think the Hunter's got people that fall into all of those categories. Of course, we conduct the census because it provides information that is critical to governments, businesses and communities. The census, for example, determines the number of seats each state and territory has in the House of Representatives, and it determines the level of grants and funding distributed to state and local governments. My many years of experience as a statistician tells me that when dollars are at stake, the results always attract a very keen interest from users. Census information is also used for planning housing, social security, transport, education, industry, shops and hospitals. Without it, communities may not look like they do today, and they probably wouldn't run as well. And this brings me to our census products and services. We're committed to releasing the results of the 2011 census in a way that makes it easy for clients to access the data that they need. We have always prided ourselves on our census products and services, and we have been leaders in the way that information is disseminated. For example, we pioneered the use of CDs as a method of providing information. We did that so early that most computers didn't actually have a CD drive, and we had to give CD drives away along with the information. These days, all our census products are of course web-based, and much of it is available for free. In 2006, we introduced a new product called Table Builder for high-powered census users. This product provides access to the full census output record file and supports a huge variety of cross-tabulations. Table Builder empowers users to create the tables they want, when they want them, rather than having to request them from the ABS. We have sought and received valuable feedback on our 2006 census products and how we can make them better for 2011. Census data are used by people from all walks of life with very different requirements. Most people found the data they were looking for most of the time. However, we were told that the ABS website was complex to navigate and that you needed to know which product you wanted to use in order to get the data you needed. My children also tell me that. We were told CD data online and Table Builder are great, but we need to improve our system reliability, performance and ease of use. And we were also told that we can improve our communication about product release dates. With this in mind, for 2011, we intend to make it easier to find census data and products through an improved website interface, and there will be improved search facilities. We will improve our online products like Table Builder so that they are faster, easier to use and more reliable. Visualising data, particularly in a spatial way, is becoming increasingly important to our clients, so we will have improved mapping facilities. We will make it easier for people to know more about the topics they are interested in by dynamically linking the census data dictionary to our census products. We will be applying the Web Content Accessibility Guidelines so that our census results are available to all users, even those who might have a disability, in a fully accessible web environment. And we will ensure that census data and products are available when we promise and clearly communicate any unavoidable delays well in advance. One of the things that we'll be doing is rationalising the number of products, which was causing our clients confusion. We will be dropping census tables, map stats and social atlases as their content and functionality are available in other products. And CData Online, which is the successor to our CData product, will in turn be replaced by Table Builder Basic, which will be a more powerful and better product. For the 2011 census, we will be introducing the ABS's new geography, the Australian Statistical Geographical Standard. The move to this new classification will lead to improvements in the quality of small area time series data from the census, as well as better comparison with other data sources. The smallest geographical unit for the ASGS, for which full 2011 census statistics will be published, will be what we call Statistical Area 1s, or SA1s. On average, this unit is slightly smaller than a 2006 census district. SA1s will be aggregated to form higher level units. The ABS will also continue to produce statistics for most non-ABS geographies, such as local government areas, suburbs, postal areas, and federal and state electoral divisions. For 2011, data will also be available for statistical local areas to provide a time series comparison with 2006. Consistent with past practice, data from the 2011 census will be released in two phases. The first data release will be in June 2012. The second release in October 2012 will provide data items that require more extensive coding, such as industry and occupation and journey to work. Like the 2006 census output, person data from the census will be released on a usual residence basis unless otherwise specified. If you want to get a glimpse as to what our 2011 products will look like, you can visit the ABS Beta Works, which is available through our website. And more information on the proposed product range for 2011 can be found by clicking on the Census page on the ABS website. Conducting the census is a very exciting time for the ABS, and we're very much looking forward to the 9th of August 2011. A lot of planning and preparation and hard work has gone into what we hope will be our best census yet, a little bit like the Olympics. We are very excited about our output plans. We have benefited from valuable feedback from our clients. We know that census data is much loved and it is used extensively in making important decisions, and I can assure you that you will be very pleased with the range, availability and accessibility of data in our 2011 census products. Finally, as I said at the beginning, the ABS cannot conduct a successful census unless it enjoys the strong support from the community. And it is important to us that people such as yourselves become ambassadors for our census. I hope that what I've told you today will encourage you to support the census in whatever way you can. Thank you for your interest.